Hey, what's up, guys? I'm here with my boy, Rylan. Guess what I bought you today, Rylan?
A gun.
It's a turkey gun, right? It's called the CVA Scout. And what gauge is it?
410.
Yeah, it's a 410 gauge. The CVA Scout. We had it out the other day. We shot a little bit, didn't we? Got the Vortex Crossfire red dot sighted in. We're using the TSS turkey rounds. That should get the job done, shouldn't it? So we're at our place right now. There's turkeys on the properties all around us. None on our property. We have an 80-acre piece. Luckily, the neighbor has said we can come out. There's not a lot of cover on his property, so we're gonna have to tuck into the tree line. We're gonna set up a ground blind and then get out tomorrow morning and see if we can get a tom in nice and close and get Rylan his very first turkey. What do we see over there, Rye? How many? There's 6 there and there's 4 more back there, right? So here's what I propose. I propose that we kind of watch and see what these turkeys do, see where they roost for the night. I think we should watch and see where they go and then try to get a ground blind out after dark. And we're gonna go park for a bit, wait and see where these turkeys end up. Picked up this Avian X HDR hen from Reed's yesterday. Want to go get your gun? It's the CVA Scout, 410, 2.5 or 3 inch. It's got the Invector Plus choke system on it. We got the Carlson TSS choke on there, Crossfire red dot. Show them how you can mount this gun up. Look at that boy. Good job. One cool thing about this gun is that you can actually take off part of the stock. I've already done that. It shortens the stock, makes it a little bit more suited for a young guy. How old are you, Rye?
9.
9 years old. You ready to do this thing, boy?
Yep.
We went and set up a blind last night in an area where we've been seeing turkeys go back and forth between 2 properties. So we're hoping to catch them in transition. All right, here we go. Let's go for a walk. So we can hear turkeys on the ground on the neighboring property. We hear some gobbling, don't we?
Yeah.
Those are toms. Get your gun out. Get ready. Get your gun. There you go, got it. Okay. You don't shoot until I tell you to shoot, okay? Just relax. Get the gun up a little bit so you don't have to take your head down so far. Stay calm. Hold on. Let's wait for him to stop over there. Are you on its head? Okay, hold still. Hold still. Take the shot when you're ready, son. Try to shoot it. Why didn't you shoot it? It's okay. Okay, so it's our first morning out. We have these 2 toms right in front of us. It's coming together perfectly. I can't believe it. I have you get the gun up, get on the toms. I tell you to go ahead and take the shot. What in the world happened?
Well, the red dot was just like all over. So if I looked at the dot, it was just like fuzzy. And then there was little like big slashes like everywhere of red.
And that might have been because you were looking directly into the sun with it. But when I picked the gun up, after it all happened, the toms ran off. You were a little sad, weren't you?
Yeah.
And I picked the gun up, looked at the red dot. I couldn't see it. I couldn't find it either. That's because I had turned it on in the dark. And then as it got brighter, the red dot faded away. And I felt like a complete failure. You had your chance to smoke a tom right off the bat, and Dad messed it up. Were you a little bit sad about that?
A little bit, yeah.
So then, all of a sudden, we have all these jakes coming in. It looks like you're gonna have another opportunity to shoot a turkey on the first day, but I asked you the question. Do you want to take a jake or do you want to hold out for a tom? And what did you say?
Tom.
And why?
Because I wanted its tail feathers and I wanted to hang it on my wall.
And its beard?
And
did you want the nice beard on your wall? So here we are, day 2. Okay, it's our 3rd day out turkey hunting. We're getting a late start. We're hurrying out to the blind. We hear turkeys gobbling. This could be the day. We got turkeys gobbling a couple hundred yards that way, on both sides of us. But we're on the edge of a wide open field, so we gotta be patient. So we had a hen come through. We've seen a tom off in the distance, but not getting to work any closer. We've heard some gobbling today, haven't we?
Yeah.
And I tell you what, either there's a lot of hens out there on the neighboring properties communicating, or there's several other hunters out right now, and we're all calling the same toms.
Yeah.
Which is very possible. So nothing so far. We're gonna give it a little bit more time. Hopefully we can catch one of those toms wandering a little bit, huh? They're out there. They're just not super close. We sit a couple more times and don't get anything close to us. Like there's toms off in the distance, but still nothing close. And we're kind of giving up hope at this point a little bit because we don't have any hot prospects, right?
Yeah.
Were you getting frustrated at all?
Yes.
Were you getting sick of waking up real early in the morning?
Yeah.
We relocated our blind after the last 2 hunts. This is on our property, right at our home site, kind of in our backyard basically. Yesterday morning about 7:20 we saw a tom out here strutting. And it doesn't appear that there's any birds roosted right here in our woods. All the surrounding properties have turkeys in them. So we're gonna sit here, be patient, take a nap, see what walks in. Get on the front one's head, wait till it sticks his head up. Go ahead and shoot in the face. Ooh. Oh yeah, boy. Gobbler down. Gobbler down, son.
Shot something.
Wasn't that intense?
Yeah.
Was your heart pounding? Oh, mine was. You had to be so patient, didn't you?
Yeah.
I was waiting for him to stick his head up to tell you to shoot, but they weren't doing it, and I was getting nervous that we were moving too much and we were going to spook him, so I just had you shoot even when the head was down. The turkey was about 20 yards away, and I mean, you shot him, and he pretty much just dropped right where he was at.
Yeah. Well, he kind of just flung back and landed on his back. Look at this side of his face. I really shot him in the head.
Oh, you did? Wow, look at that beast, Rylan.
Right in the head.
Oh, you are so patient. Look at that thing.
You were telling me to be patient, so I think it would be like everybody would think. Awesome.
So special thanks to CVA for sending us the Scout. Special thanks to Vortex for the optic. And what's that say right there on the choke tube, Rye?
Carlson's.
Carlson's choke tubes for sending us the choke tube. Awesome setup. Awesome kid. Got the job done. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you for being patient. It was on our first hunt that we saw those jakes. Remember that? We saw those jakes, and I said, do you want to shoot a jake or do you want to wait out for a tom? And he says, what'd you say?
Wait out for a tom.
Wait for a tom. So he was patient. We sat 5 different mornings, which, is it hard to get up for turkey hunting?
Yes.
It's early, isn't it? Thanks so much for watching, guys.
Hope you enjoyed my hunt.
Remember, whether in life or in the field, it's only the targets that you're focused on that you're gonna hit. So live target focused. See ya!